Hello everybody, ZeroEmpires here, and I'm bringing you your daily dose of Age of Empires 2 videos. Well, I say daily dose, nearly daily dose. I've not been able to release a video every single day so far. I do my best. Okay, so in blue we have Vile, playing as Turks, and in red we have Raw X Terror X, we'll just call him Raw. He's playing as Koreans. Both players have just advanced to the feudal age, and do not worry, you haven't missed a thing. The map is Arena, and it's quite a good map to watch and spectate because it's got the stone wall at the start, so it's not easy to harass early game. However, Raw has lost his his scout already, and both players are looking to go castle early on because that's the only way that they're going to be able to get through these walls. A feudal age army isn't going to be able to get through the wall or do any harassment, so they need to get to the castle age as soon as possible in order to I lost my way there, get some siege. That's what I was supposed to say. So Terror X is already going up, and Vile is also going up, so it's pretty neck and neck at the moment, although the scores say totally different. Vile on 32 population, Raw on 29, so he has got a few less villagers. Quite a big difference there actually with villagers. So Vile at the moment has got the upper hand, although Raw is going to go castle first, which means he's going to get town centres out first. Not that that really matters too much. Okay, so Vile now moving out. He's got enough stone now for a castle. So he's been collecting stone early on, and it would seem that he's going to go for a castle pretty much instantly. He's just turned castle. So let's see if he does. Yeah, there we go. So there's a castle coming up there, which is going to be a bit of a problem for Raw because he won't be able to do much in this area here because this castle is going to be able to pick off anything that happens up here. Another disadvantage for Raw is that this castle is going to be able to attack the walls for a while until Vile can back it up with some siege or some more units. They're both able to get out knights at the moment. They're both able to build town centres. However, Vile has not built town centre, and neither has Raw at the moment actually. So Raw is actually looking very far behind. This castle now attacking the wall. Very slowly hacking away at it, but I'm sure it will do some damage over time. And also getting out some Janissaries, and that's Vile's unique unit for the Turks. The Janissary is like a hand cannoneer, but stronger, and they're actually pretty good. On the other hand, we've got Raw. Sorry, did I say Raw? Vile is doing that. On the other hand, we've got Raw building a castle of his own. And really, these civilizations are quite even when it gets to the Imperial Age. There's not really too much advantage they've got over each other. I can't say for sure, but I believe the Janissary is actually stronger than the War Wagon. Or, well, it would outdo the War Wagon. However, Janissaries aren't strong at all against castles, so any Janissaries coming out of here are going to get picked off by this castle quite easily. Looking at their bases then, we've got Vile, who is on one town centre with 48 population, and Raw, who is on 39 population, quite far behind, on 2 town centres there, 3 town centres for Raw. So Raw is going to have a lot stronger economy if he manages to get out enough villagers. 2 petards coming in there, they're able to pick off that wall extremely quickly. Petards are quite useful at getting through things, such as walls, and forcing Raw to garrison his units inside of his town centre. Of course, Vile's still not being able to do too much because if he gets close enough, he's going to get picked off extremely easily, as these actually have no pierce armor whatsoever. So not much happening now for Raw. He's just kind of cooped up in his base. He's very low on score in comparison to Vile. His population difference is quite high. However, Vile is still on one town centre, so he's not able to produce villagers at the rate that Raw is. Raw getting out a Mangonel, and that's quite a good strategy to take out Janissaries. Although Janissaries have an 8 range, and Mangonels actually have an 8 range as well, they're actually quite a good defense for, well, good at killing off Janissaries. However, this score difference persists, and Vile now creating a monastery there. Not really much else coming up for Vile. He's not going heavily into military buildings. He's just relying on that one castle to produce units, and he's not even doing that right now. So whether he's saving up for another town centre, it looks to be the case. 61 population now for Vile, and 59 for Raw. So Raw is actually caught up. However, he is under constant pressure from these janissaries here, and risks losing this town centre. He's researching handcart, and for those of you who don't know, the wheelbarrow upgrade and the handcart upgrade increases the capacity that a villager can carry. So initially a villager can only carry, I think, 10 resources, and then it becomes 12 with the wheelbarrow, and as you'll see here, it will come 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and they can go all the way up to 20 or 25, I believe. So Vile now with quite a large force outside of Raw's base, and Raw just still in the Castle Age. Vile on the other hand is going Imperial Age, so he's going for the fast Imperial strategy, and that's a good strategy to play with as Turks, because Turks get the free chemistry upgrade as soon as they get into the Imperial Age. However, Vile now slipping in score as Raw is able to out macro him. He's got quite a lot of town centres there. That's 3 and another one here, being able to produce a lot of villagers. Vile, in order to go fast Imperial, has been forced not to produce any more town centres. However, he's just reached the Imperial Age, and that's going to give him an advantage. He's now able to upgrade his janissaries if he wants. He's able to upgrade his siege weapons, and he's able to produce bombard cannons, which are great for taking out buildings at a long range. He's picking up the relics by the looks of it. I'm not sure where the relics actually are. There's one there. And back to the main action, not really much going on. He's being able to push in, but not really do too much damage. The castles are just at a stalemate, pretty much. And now bombard cannons coming in for Vile, so it does look firmly in favour for him. Raw, on the other hand, is still in Castle Age. He is producing war wagons, battering rams, and that looks about it. This town centre looks like it's about to go down. These bombard cannons are able to pick off from a long range, and it looks like he's going to lose that there. And here comes some rams for Raw. So if he's able to take out this castle, he's really crippled Vile, because Vile doesn't have any other buildings to produce military with. However, Vile is well into Raw's base, so it's pretty much all or nothing now with this castle. And Vile not very happy about that attack. Vile still producing some janissaries. However, that castle's going down extremely quickly. That's 6 battering rams there for Raw. And trying to get another castle up here, but Raw trying to fend that off with his war wagons. The war wagons, of course, being took down extremely easily with the janissaries. As you can see, they're just dropping down extremely quickly there. But Raw has been able to get this castle down. And that could be critical, because now he is able to get across the map at any point that he wishes. Raw still in the Castle Age, not actually researching Imperial yet, and another castle going up there for Vile. So Raw is going to have to get this castle down extremely quickly, or he's, that is right in the centre of his base. So he's very limited now to what he can actually do economically. However, Vile has got a score dip, and that's a lot of battering rams coming in there for Raw, sorry. Raw, of course, is only in the Castle Age, so he's only got battering rams. However, janissaries aren't able to do much damage to them at all. Of course, janissaries being classed as missile attack, and these having 180 pierce armour. So now rolling out with more battering rams, and suddenly the tide has completely changed, and it looks firmly in favour of Raw. Vile now being picked off as he escapes from Raw's base. Raw now on 2 castles, and Vile on the 1. So Raw could actually push across the map, break through this wall, and it would be game over. In fact, it doesn't even have to break through the wall because there's already a gap there. So let's see exactly what he does. He's able to take out this siege workshop here, and no doubt all of these buildings in the centre area. a whole 1,000 score lead now for Raw as well. So he's doing very good at out-macroing his opponent.